Hopes with J podcast. This is your girl Miss J, and I'm gonna give my quick little synopsis of what's happened so far in the college basketball season in the first 3 days. So that's right, college basketball is officially back. College basketball is officially back. The first day of college basketball was Wednesday, November the 25th. That was the opening day of college basketball for men and women's. I tried to watch for all the big name players, all the big name freshmen, for all the top teams. So I'm gonna talk about some of the really good games I watched from the women's side, and some of the good games I watched from the men's side. The first game that I watched to kick off the college basketball season was it was South Carolina versus College of Charleston. A little weird because, with COVID going on, they can't have really a crowd. So, ticket holders were able to buy a cardboard cutout of themselves to put in their normal seats. They put the cheerleaders in the crowd, in the stands. That was cool. Normally, the players on the sides of the court, they were a little more spaced out for social distancing. South Carolina is basically the house that Don built. No Ty Harris this year, no Kiki Herbert Harrigan. No problem for South Carolina. They're bringing a highly touted freshman in Nia Russell. But overall, South Carolina, talent from starting five to the bench. Don was able to swap 5 for 5. Everybody played in the game. Zaya Cook had a really good game. She's improved on her shooting efficiency. She didn't take too many erratic shots. She played overall a really good game. Zaya Cook and now Destiny Henderson are your backcourt for South Carolina. Like, speed. I like the fact that Destiny Henderson worked to get Victoria Saxton involved very early in the game. Victoria Saxton ended with 19 points and I think about 12 rebounds. Also, Leah Boston had a double-double. I think Zaya Cook ended with 19. It was just too much for College of Charleston. They routed College of Charleston 119-38. Nia Russell, I think she's the only freshman on the team this year. And she's from Baltimore, Maryland. She's really, really good. So I look forward to seeing really what South Carolina can do. I took a peek at Arkansas versus Oral Roberts because I wanted to see Destiny Slocum make her Arkansas debut. Now, she played pretty good. In her debut. Arkansas is going to be a force to be reckoned with Destiny Slocum and Chelsea Dungy. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to watching them. Right before the Kentucky versus Murray State game, it came out that All-American guard Ryan Howard was suspended for 2 games, along with Tatiana Wyatt. She's suspended for 3 games. Don't really know why, but it was no problem for Kentucky. Chastity Patterson stepped up. She scored 30 points. I think Kentucky has a lot of talent. I think once Ryan Howard was free off her suspension and his name for touchdown wide, I think them with Chastity Patterson, that could be a good look for Kentucky. And the freshman Treasure Hunt, I want to see what she's going to provide for them. I wanted to watch the Baylor game. They played Central Arkansas. Wasn't able to watch that game because unfortunately I don't have ESPN Plus. But they routed Central Arkansas easy, 82-37. It's basically D.D. Richards and Alyssa Smith's team now, so I expect Alyssa Smith to have an amazing season and be the player of the year in that conference. And whenever D.D. Richards can come back and play, I expect her to be the defensive player of the year again. As far as the men's games on Wednesday, Illinois routed North Carolina at A&T 122-60. They have Kofi Cockburn. He's really, really good, big man. And they have the big name freshman who's from Chicago, Illinois, and Adam Miller. He had a really, really good game. Kentucky. I watched Kentucky beat Morehouse State. I just wanted to see how Terrence Clark, Brandon B.J. Boston would play, and Devin Askew. They all played pretty good. They played pretty well together, seeing that they're all in the starting lineup. So, Davion Mintz off the bench. I think he might be their best shooter. He might be the best shooter for them. Later in the night, I watched Arizona State play Rhode Island. I wanted to watch Josh Christopher make his Sun Devils debut. He played okay for his debut. Marcus Bagley, who's Marvin Bagley's younger brother, he had a really good game. I watched part of also Villanova versus Boston College to see what Jeremiah Robinson-Earl would do. He's improving for a big man. He's now able to step out to the 3-point line to shoot. So that's amazing progress for him. I wanted to watch Duke versus Gardner-Webb, but the game got postponed. I also wanted to watch Tennessee versus Charlotte because I wanted to see Jaden Springer make his Tennessee debut. That got canceled. Thanksgiving games that I watched, I got to watch Gonzaga beat Kansas. Jalen Suggs is going to be something very special for Gonzaga. He's a two-sport athlete also. He plays basketball and football. He's a quarterback for football. He had a really, really good game versus Kansas. For that to be his debut, sky's the limit for what he can do this season for Gonzaga. Then later in the night, I watched Villanova versus Arizona State. So I got to watch the second game of Josh Christopher and Marcus Bagley. Josh Christopher showed he can shoot, because that was one of the stigma things for him for coming into his freshman year, that he couldn't shoot. He was only a driver score type player. He showed that he could shoot against Villanova. He had a really good game. I think he ended with 25 points. Marcus Bagley was in some foul trouble. He was limited. Remy Martin went MIA. Colin Gillespie for Villanova kind of put the straps to him. He was MIA from the start again to the end of the game. And if Arizona State wants to go far this season, they can't let that happen. He has to be present somehow, some way in every game. But overall, the opening 3 days so far of the opening few days so far of the college basketball season have been pretty good. I still have to wait on Paige Bucher's debut for UConn. That was definitely one of the freshmen I wanted to see. And I gotta wait like 3 more weeks. Hopefully no more COVID positive tests for them, and hopefully get to see her and Crystal Williams, Olivia Nelson-Ododa, and Ivana Westbrook finally makes her UConn debut after transferring from Tennessee and having knee surgery. So I'm anxious to see what UConn can do. But overall, for the first couple of days and the first couple of games that I've seen, I've been pretty happy with the college basketball season. You just got to get used to no crowds and not a lot of noise going on. But I think college basketball overall is off to a good start.